About that time, folks. Time to get this party started with another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. Hope y'all had a great Merry Christmas. Everybody got everything they wanted. And most important, thank God you was alive to see another Christmas. Because there's a lot of people that's not here. They're not living, as took that ride to the other side. So be thankful and grateful if you're still alive and able to enjoy your loved ones while you're on earth. It's all about putting a smile on everybody's face and giving and helping, being sincere. That's what it's all about. But y'all know how we get down on the Foolish Show. I give it to you real, man. We don't come on here to play a gossip. Talk about real life stuff. And tonight, we're going to talk about toxic relationships. So I know this is going to be real spicy. Once again, I pray that y'all get ready to live to see another new year, and we all make it there. And make sure you count your blessings. Repent for your sins, stay humble. Nobody's perfect, but God is watching. And one day, we got to go before judgment. We got to sit before the throne, folks. Don't be that naive to think that you're going to live forever. One day it must stop. So while you're living, be careful what you do, even what you say. Because even the Bible tell you, even your words, every word that come out of your mouth, you will be accountable for. But like I said, tonight, we're going to have a great podcast. I'm live streaming right now on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Get everybody a little time to check in. The live chat is always wide open. Tonight, we're talking about toxic relationships. What does it mean to be in a toxic relationship? Y'all know what toxic means. So if someone's toxic, that means they're not good for you. But it's a lot of us right now that's in a toxic relationship. Your spouse may always piss you off or make you mad, but you're still with that person. We got to realize that life is too short for unnecessary stress. If you can't be happy at home, then where you going to find happiness at? But also happiness starts within you. Sometimes a person has to check themselves. If you keep dating and there's always problems, maybe you got to look in the mirror. Maybe some things you got to work on as yourself and becoming a better person. Maybe it's hard for somebody to love you because you're always pushing somebody away with your actions. Being in a relationship goes both ways. It's a two-way street. You got to meet each other halfway. But being in a toxic relationship is not healthy, especially if you're involved in kids. Imagine if you have kids, but you and your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, baby daddy, whatever you want to call them, can't stand each other. Now the kids have to grow up to watching y'all cussing and fussing all day. That takes a toll on the child. Screaming, police always being called. You got to watch the police come in the house and put daddy in handcuffs because he beat up mama. Or mama done stab daddy. You don't want to create no environment like that. That's not a steady, healthy environment. Especially for children to grow up and be raised in. Because it can affect them later on in life. And if you have a son, the son will grow up thinking that, okay, I got to do this when I'm talking to a woman. I have to argue all the time. I have to fight my girlfriend. You have to set the example. Being in a toxic relationship can drain a lot out of you. Your significant other is supposed to lift you up, make you feel happy, make you feel good, not stress you. If you're in a stressful, toxic relationship, maybe you should think about letting it go. Because number one, life is too short. Do you want to die in misery? You want to be stuck the rest of your life living a lie? You owe yourself the truth. And a lot of people don't live their own truth. They try to force things. So, well, I've been talking to her this long. I've been talking to him this long. Don't matter. Sometimes it's best to walk. A lot of y'all be stuck in a toxic relationship and think it's love. There's no love in there. Y'all don't get along. You don't respect each other. Everybody tricking, cheating. So what's the point? But you're still messing around, sleeping around. So you think sleeping around makes it a relationship. Sex don't make it a relationship. Sex is an action. You have to have that bond with that person. And being in a toxic relationship is stressful. It brings a lot of stress on you. Because every time if you with somebody, every time you see that person, you be like, here we go, man. Or you live with them and you regret going home. That's a problem. You shouldn't be rushing to go home to your significant other. Not getting mad, not getting frustrated. That's when you know the home ain't happy. Some people put on the front, live a lie, want everybody to think that, oh, I'm so happy, I got it so good. Oh, God sent me an angel. But we know most of the time that's not true. And most of the people, they post the good stuff on the internet and make you seem like they love is so great. But everybody has problems behind closed doors. They probably don't even sleep in the same bed. They might don't even talk every day. You don't know what could be going on in somebody's relationship. That's why don't base your relationship on nobody else's. Base your relationship on what you going through, what you feeling at that time. Because anybody can say, well, you should stay because you ain't gonna find nobody else. If you really ain't happy, you the one gotta live that life, not your friend or whoever giving you that advice. You gonna have to live it. So if you gonna have to live in something, don't let nobody else be the dictator of that. You gotta live your own truth. You can't just talk to somebody just to talk to them. You're gonna be in a relationship, then you gotta make sure that's what you want. And both sides are happy. It's not a one-way street. He can't always be happy, and she just gonna always be happy. Go both ways. E Mac checking in. Appreciate you. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We just really getting started tonight on the Food Show, giving you a preview of what tonight's topic is gonna be about. Toxic relationships. Life is too short for all that, folks. You gotta enjoy life and enjoy each other. If you can't get along with that person, then y'all should just walk away. Nobody's worth trying to kill them or keep hurting each other's heart and taking each other through heartaches. Just let it go. Everybody deserves to be happy because you only got one life, and the more time you spend wasting, the closer we get to the grave. You don't know that you can be dead tomorrow and you playing around in a toxic relationship when you could enjoy these years on earth with somebody who really loved you and appreciated you. Find somebody that loves you for you, but most important is find somebody that loves God. Because if they love God, then it's a certain path that they have to follow. Starts with that. Can't just accept whatever comes your way. Anybody can talk to anybody. But is that person compatible with what you got going on? Are y'all on the same page when it comes to different things? And respect and loyalty is the most important things. You got to have respect for each other and be loyal. Because if you don't got no trust, then what is the point? Nobody don't trust nobody. What are we doing? Y'all basically living a lie and you playing house. Live your own truth. Don't just do something just to do it. You're going to be in a relationship, make sure that you're happy. All relationships ain't good. You could be in a toxic situation and wasting a lot of your life unhappy. And that ain't fair to nobody. That's not fair to the one you with, and that's not fair to you. Because only you know what you want. You know what you're attracted to, and you know what gets your fire burning. But I hope y'all had a great Christmas, man. I hope everybody was safe. Hope y'all stayed out the way of trouble. But you know what the old folks say, trouble is easy to get into, but harder to get out of. Make sure you stay on the right path, stay focused. Make good decisions, especially when you date. Because the Bible says having an evil wife, you'd rather sleep in the cage with a lion. You'd rather be a dragon than have an evil wife or a husband. Because that significant other could be your downfall. You never know who you're letting in your bedroom. You could be sleeping with the devil, y'all. Did y'all ever think that? Y'all remember that movie Devil in the Red Dress? A lot of women come in different disguises, just like men. What you see on the outside don't necessarily mean that they got a good heart. They might be attractive to you with your eyes, but you don't know what kind of person he is, what kind of heart they got. Make sure you live your own truth. Don't just be with somebody because your parents tell you to, or girl, he good for you. You good for him. Y'all meant to be together. They don't know what you're going through. But he be buying you all this stuff, and he buy you these rings and purses. What does that mean when you ain't happy? So what if somebody give you all this material stuff? If they not making you happy emotionally, then you still all that for nothing. Because you're still waking up every day sad when you're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be happy, you got all this stuff, but you can't enjoy it because that person still ain't a good person. Don't let material things dictate your happiness. So what if somebody can buy you something? Your love should not be able to be brought, because love is a feeling and emotion from the inside. So it shouldn't be brought. Make sure y'all, if you want to find true love is real and sincere. It's a raw emotion that comes from the inside. When you love somebody, you love them unconditionally, you love them for the better or for worse, and you help them when they down, and you never kick that person when they down. Y'all might go through y'all little things, but at the end of the day, that's supposed to be your baby. That's supposed to be your ride or die. A lot of people don't know what that means anymore. You got women just doing anything and men doing anything. Everybody sleeping with everybody. It's just like a merry-go-round. Ain't no loyalty nowhere no more. Nobody is loyal to anything but themselves. So we all have to check ourselves, man, and be careful if you're in a toxic relationship, because you could be just wasting your good years. Right now, you're in your prime of your life. Don't let your prime go to waste. Then you get 50 years old and 50 and 60, still talking about, I'm still trying to find love. I'm still trying to find my husband. Man, I got to get me a wife. And you about 70 years old. The time goes just like that. You know how I do, man. I give you that's going to touch your soul. So we're going to get into Pastor Jennings. About relationships. We talk about toxic relationships, but let's see what the Bible says about relationships and marriages and all this here. So I'd like to get into Pastor Jennings. Let him drop them jewels on y'all.
Verse 10. All right. Then let my wife.
Then let my wife.
Right.
These little technical difficulties out the way, and then we'll be good to go. But in the meantime, man, y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming right now on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You're tuning in to the Foolish Show podcast tonight. A lot of y'all in one right now. You ain't happy.
Unto another.
The other person in the other room, you really don't like it. They mistreat you. They talk down to you.
That was the Bible.
Take money.
You ain't married, you ain't got no business grinding unless you're grinding at the mill. Take some cornmeal or something. Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all listening?
Yeah.
I want y'all to take this in, man. We like to give y'all the truth over here. Stuff that's going to help your life. All of other people want to feed you gossip, negativity, drama, lies.
You can't do nothing. It ain't my church.
You ain't got God in their life. Everybody need God in their life, especially if we trying to go to heaven.
I wouldn't write this
You got to look at the bigger picture, because you're going to die soon. What's the point of you having all this money or whatever you're trying to chase, and you end up dying in the process? Now you got to go before judgment.
I wouldn't pay you no mind. I won't buy you while you're busy. I won't remember.
Y'all just listen, man. I want y'all to catch these jewels. The Bible be dropping jewels and dropping knowledge, but most of us don't pay attention to it because who picks up the Bible and reads it? And really understand it because they have all those big words that most people don't even understand. So we need people to break it down to us. But we talking about toxic relationships, y'all. A lot of y'all in one right now. Wasting all your good years of your life and you ain't happy with somebody that you really don't like. And you owe yourself better than to take yourself through that.
Amen. That's right. Amen.
You owe it. You owe yourself a lot more. Don't settle for less. Life is too short.
I wouldn't write this.
No way.
Not me.
No.
I wouldn't write this at all. I wouldn't care if you grind on a pew. But I care. I wouldn't pay you no mind. I'll walk right by you while you're busy. I wouldn't even look at it.
Y'all listen, man.
Hallelujah.
Trying to bring in the new year right, y'all.
I have to preach it.
Y'all better get that toxic stuff out your life.
Yeah.
And let others bow down upon
All right, let's go back to where we were.
Back in 1 Corinthians.
Y'all listen up, man. Listen to these scriptures. We're talking about toxic relationships. Having a spouse. Dating somebody. What does the Bible tell you about all that?
The unmarried woman cared for the things of the Lord.
Yes.
We have a good time, man, because that's what it's all about. Live chat is wide open. How y'all feel about toxic relationships?
Holy, both in body.
Do you think sometimes it can be good? A lot of people see it as a turn on. A lot of people like drama.
Both in body.
They like fussing and fighting. I can't deal with it. I like peace.
Sorry. But I'm just my job to preach it.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
And my job is to tell you. When that mailman give you that student loan bill, man, that's about.
Y'all have to understand, man. You can't get mad at the people that's telling you the message. Just listen to the message. Don't worry about the person. Don't look at me. Look at the person that's trying to tell you something. A lot of times we think we know it all. And a lot of y'all in a toxic relationship and your parents telling you, leave, and you won't do it. Somebody close to you see what you're going through and telling you don't go through that. You deserve better. But you still won't listen. Your own truth. There's no love that hurts. Remember that. So if you keep saying, I love him, I love her, if that love is hurting you, that ain't love. Love don't hurt. Love is supposed to feel good. Think about it. Love is supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to be a good feeling. So if that person loves you, then it should make you feel good, not hurt you, not make you feel down, not hit on you or put their hands on you, not mistreat you, not talk down to you, not treat you like a slave. That's not love. So if you're in that type of situation, y'all need to walk away. God ain't meant for you to sit up there and waste your life and go through that. You deserve more. You deserve better. Talking to all you ladies that sit around, let these men beat on you, take your money, use your car, while they home smoking, playing video games, or tricking. Don't be no fool. Don't settle for anything.
Amen.
Fellas, don't settle for these women that just want to sit home and beg all day. If you got an ambitious woman that's trying to do something, let her do her thing and support her.
Amen.
Don't get in your feelings if your woman make more than you. That's good. She's independent, that she can survive. As long as she ain't walking around thinking that she's better than nobody. Because no matter how much money you make, everybody still must play a role. You must know your place, especially in the household. It's not all about who makes the most money. Of course, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. But you got to sit down and come to a compromise.
That's right. I'm anointed up here. I don't need no anointing in bed.
Y'all better listen. This is what happens when you're in a toxic relationship. You settle for stuff that you shouldn't be settling for.
No anointing in bed at all.
Living a lie, being unhappy.
A lot of y'all go overboard with it.
That's right.
This is what break up a lot of marriages.
Y'all listen.
There's a time and a season for everything under the sun. When you overzealous and you over righteous, here you are, a young woman, a young man.
Y'all better listen to this right here. Sit down and listen. Relax. Don't run from it. This is stuff that's gonna make you a better person. We feed your soul over here.
Then here you are going on your honeymoon. Just got married on Saturday. You took.
Y'all listen up. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man.
Like,
wherever you watching this podcast from, jump in the live chat. How do you feel about toxic relationships?
Got his new wife putting on his aftershave. Come on out. He jumped on the bed on the couch, sitting there. Waiting for this day.
Y'all know what time it is, man. We going live right now. You live on the Foolish Show podcast. Sit back and relax. I told you we give you the truth. We talking about toxic relationships, man. A lot of us wasting our time and sitting in one right now, knowing it ain't gonna get nowhere. Everybody wasting each other's time. When you can let that person go and prosper. Why hold that person back? Don't play with nobody's time in life. If you're not gonna do right by that person, let somebody else enjoy it. If you don't enjoy their company, let somebody else enjoy it. Don't be out here, well, you can't be with me, you can't be with nobody else. I think some of y'all dudes are so sensitive and dumb because all these women in the world, and you gonna tell this woman that she can't be with nobody else, but you probably poking everything that walk in front of you. Y'all sound crazy. Man up. She don't want you no more, then accept it. Just like you found her, go find somebody else. Well, I gave her this. So what? You the one did it. You gave it to her. Take your losses and keep going. If you feel like she played you because you got played, blame yourself. Say that was on me. But you learn from your mistakes. Then now you know what to look for. You know what kind of characteristics and traits to look for in a woman. Don't be around here tomorrow. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill the kid. I'm gonna kill myself. You weak.
Woman wrote me, laying me out. We didn't get a chance to read because we get so many. That's why Dan asked you to make it short. If you're gonna listen, Bill, for you that love to curse me out, just use one curse word.
See what I'm saying? Life is too short to be unhappy, is my point. Don't put yourself through agony and pain if you don't have to. A lot of y'all go through drama unnecessarily when you don't have to be in that. You got to build the courage to walk away. I mean, some of y'all might have fear. You might be scared of the other person, but you got to find that courage to know that God got your back and you can always make a way. Don't sit there and stay in bondage. Don't never let nobody feel like they got you in chains. Nobody's stuck with nobody out here. It's all the decisions on who you lay with and who you date. That's why it's very important to get to know a person. It's more than the outside. Just because you think he handsome or she fine, what if that person is the devil? What if she has devilish ways? What if she's a gold digger? What if she's a whore that's want to sleep with you and all your friends? What if he is a whore? He want to sleep with you and all your family members? What if he trying to sleep with your little cousin, your little niece? You have to take the time to see who a person really is and who you dating. A lot of us don't do that. A lot of us just want somebody so bad. Tomorrow we boyfriend and girlfriend. Next month we mad because you want somebody so bad. So when you rush into things, most of the time it don't work out. You have to take your time and you got to know that it's right. In the beginning, everything is all peaches and cream and it seems like you're on a honeymoon. You feel like nobody can do no wrong and oh my God, she does this for me and he does this for me, and then after a few months, y'all start getting tired of each other. You start clashing. You start having arguments about simple stuff. That's how things just change. That's why it takes time to really get to know a person. Can't know nobody just from dating them a day or two. See what kind of person they really is.
That word soon is also applied to anger. The Bible says, be ye angry and sin not. But then one of the qualifications of the vision.
Y'all come on in and hit that thumbs up button. We talking about toxic relationships. A lot of y'all in one right now. A lot of y'all living a lie. Not even happy.
Anger.
You only get one life. Don't put yourself through that.
Quickly.
Find you somebody that's going to love you right. Find you somebody that's going to soon be your better half. That you love spending your time with. That you love talking to. Somebody that you can open up your heart to. That you got so much trust for. That's what it's built on, trust. So when you spend time together, you build up trust.
You don't want your emotions to be first and then you think after. Because when you're immersed,
y'all listen to these scriptures, man, and get ready for the new year. You want to bring the new year in the right way. You don't want to keep doing all the stupid stuff you was doing all these other years, because this year could be your last. This could be the year that you die. This could be the year that your judgment comes. So we got to be careful of what we do. Be careful who you let in your life. You could be letting the devil in your door. You could be sleeping with the devil. Everybody heart ain't good.
Everything clearly out of
don't just judge a person for the outside.
And the what's and the where's. So this is why I often say nobody should allow their mind is here.
Y'all listen.
Our heart should follow.
I want y'all to relax. Come over here and listen to the message. Positive messages. We don't keep no drama up over here. We try to get your heart and soul right.
Should never dictate you.
Life is too short for drama. Forget all the gossip.
A lot of time, emotions.
Forget all that he say, she say. What's going to better your life?
Emotions should allow them.
Most important, what's going to happen to your life when you die? Where your soul going to go? This is what we all must ask ourselves. Because we all on the clock. Time is ticking.
It's like some say, oh man, I want to get married because I'm getting older. Ain't no reason.
Y'all hear that?
Dumb reason is that I'm getting older. So
you hear that?
That's no reason.
Just because you're getting older, you still don't rush and marry nobody. Marriage is a commitment. Marriage is a commitment. It ain't something that you just playing pity pat with and hip hop with. So what if you getting older? It just still ain't your time. Whatever God brings your way, just be ready. You don't know when it's going to come or how it's going to come. You could run into that person in the grocery store. But don't just settle for anything. This is how we get trapped in being in toxic relationships, because you just take whatever come your way. Whatever that person that blow a kiss at you or wink the eye at you, you go for it. You got to hold yourself to a certain standards. If you truly want happiness, you got to find out what that person is really about. You got to see if that person got God in them. If that person say, if that person don't believe in God, then how they gonna treat you right? That means you mess around with the devil. Of course they gonna mistreat you. They ain't got no goodness in them. So you gotta find somebody with some good in them. A lot of these people ain't got no good in them. They ain't gonna mean your life no good. But a lot of chat is wide open, y'all. How y'all feel about toxic relationships? Don't be scared to express your thoughts. We live.
Getting older. So the emotions is so messed up.
Y'all listen to these messages, man.
So when we think from an emotional perspective, jealousy comes about.
Yep.
Arrogance come about.
Yep.
Hatefulness come about.
Yep.
Mean-spirited come about.
Y'all better listen.
Vindictiveness come about. All the ill viruses. Artificial love is displayed. I say, well, what do you mean? If I respond upon an emotion, then I'm quick to call a good feeling love.
You hear that? See, we call anything love nowadays. Because he bought you a bracelet. Oh, he loved me. He loved me so much. He made my car payment. Material things really don't dictate love, folks. Because I can pay for your rent and still cheat on you and break your heart. Money has nothing to do with love. I can take you around the world and still cheat on you. I can buy you all the purses and fur coats in the world, still cheat on
you. Not a understanding feeling.
See, a lot of y'all living a toxic life right now. You're in a toxic relationship. You're not happy.
Feeling.
But you just want to be with somebody. And you taking whatever come your way. Life is too short for that.
If I understand first,
don't waste your life.
Then I can properly distinguish love from lust.
Y'all hear that? But you got love and you got lust.
First, I get confused and can't differentiate love from lust.
Y'all hear that? See, a lot of us have that problem. Differentiate, you can't separate the two. You don't. It's two L words. It's love and lust. Most of y'all lusting because you worrying about how they look. And most of the time, them people ain't even good people. They might look good on the outside, but their heart ain't good. They might got some sour, evil ways. But we lusting because we looking and we attracted to what's on the outside. You like all this shit. Ooh, boy, she's so fine. Boy, I want that. We all guilty of it. I see a woman look so good, I'm like, oh, man. Not thinking about it, this woman could be hell walking on 2 feet. She could be the devil in disguise. But I'm looking at all this outside stuff. And this is how we get distracted. Then you think, man, boy, I get her. I love her. You can't just love nobody for how they look. You got to love everything about them. Meaning the inside along with the outside. But the inside is more important. Because the inside, your heart, shows you who you really are. The only way you know a person is from how they is on the inside. You can be attracted to them all day. They can look good to you. But you don't know what they really is. If you go in to buy a house, you just looking at, ooh, look at the house, look at the colors. Ooh, the outside looks so good. Look how the grass looks. But what if you go inside and everything raggedy? Refrigerator broken, tile broken, the roof caving in. Are you still gonna buy that house? That's why you can't just judge the outside. You gotta see what's on the inside. You can't just go spend your money and say, I want this house, and don't look in the inside, and the inside might be tore up. You gotta do the same thing in relationships. You gotta do the same thing with your heart. You can't give your heart to everybody. You can't give your time to everybody. We keep telling you, life is short. We all on the clock. Don't be wasting it with people who are not going to appreciate your company. They're going to appreciate your time. And most importantly, they're not going to appreciate your love. They just want to take what they can get from you. A lot of these people really don't love you. But we lusting instead of love. Both words start with L, but have two different meanings. Love comes from the inside. Lust is you looking at the outside. You getting turned on by what you see. But are you turned on for what's in here? Are their heart and mind turning you on?
That's why
we all guilty of this. That's how we get caught up in toxic relationships. Listen.
First thing they say, I'm making love to you. You ain't making love.
Y'all hear this?
You make love to someone you not in love with.
You hear that? A lot of times y'all say, I be making love. You ain't making love. You just having sex. But the person, you barely even know that person. So that ain't love. Y'all having sex. Y'all doing emotion. Everybody getting their rocks off. Don't get it confused. Don't think that's love. See, some people might think, oh, they love me. Ooh, they put it on me. Sorry, sweetheart, it still ain't love. Love is a rare feeling that comes from the inside. And you're going to know when somebody loves you because it's going to show.
Not only that, how can you take such a large word that God associates
y'all better listen
with and narrow it down to sex?
You hear that? Do y'all hear this?
God is love. He wears such a title. God is love.
God is love.
In the history of the Bible, been associated with sex.
Hear that? Never ever in the Bible have sex and love been put together. Y'all understand that, right? You having sex don't mean you're in love. Those two are two different things. Sex is an action that you're doing. Love is a feeling. It's the emotion.
You know why God will not put love and sex in the same bowl?
Listen now.
Because that's making love too cheap.
Y'all ain't catch that, did you? Love is high standards because they say Jesus is love. God is love. So love comes with a high standards. A lot of people just throw that word out there. But love's supposed to be powerful. The meaning supposed to be deep. But now we just throw it out there.
In case love can be bought.
Y'all been listening?
You can pay for it. You can go on.
Hit that thumbs up button while you're here. Feel free to drop your comments. We live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now, everybody.
If love is
we talking about toxic love, toxic relationships. A lot of y'all living it right now, wasting your life.
What are you going to say?
Find happiness before it's too late. Don't wait too late. You could be dead and gone tomorrow.
In the anatomy, bigger than the physical body. Because if a person got to have sex to feel love, you don't have a clue what love is.
I hope y'all heard it. You heard it?
Are you getting what I'm getting?
Sex ain't love.
I want to soak you in it.
Don't get too confused.
So one said, I'm making love. How is love made? And can love be made?
Y'all better listen.
Love is not something that's made. Love is something that's expressed.
Y'all heard that?
It's expressed, shown, even without the interlock of two physical bodies. Because there's some folks are crippled and cannot perform physically. But the love is there. The love is there in some.
Excuse me, y'all. Get my camera right.
All the activity of their limbs.
But we good to go.
About loyalty.
We still here. We still rolling.
No betrayal. No, I won't treat you in an ill manner.
You hear that? See what love is?
One scripture says,
So a lot of y'all think y'all in love.
don't work with
Think you better think again.
love vaunteth not itself.
Are you really in love?
When someone said,
Is that person you wasting your time with, do they really love you?
and before you get happy,
Ask yourself these questions before it's too late.
what do you mean? Because people's views of love differ.
You hear that? Different views of love.
Some folk love is this. Long as this is there, I love you.
Yep. As long as somebody providing for you or give you something, I love you. That's what he talking about.
Long as that woman coughing up this, baby, you know, you don't know how much I love. But people, you don't love me no more.
See?
You almost acting like a child.
You hear that?
Some women the same way.
I hope y'all listening out there.
So, love,
Because this applies to a lot of people. This applies to a lot of folks out there.
love is not physical intercourse.
You hear that?
If God says He is love, that shows you the strength, power, and the greatness of that word.
So you see what love is? Love is just not getting in bed with nobody. Love is emotion, man. And when somebody loves you, they're going to show you that they love you. It's going to be heartfelt, sincere. Everybody say, I love you, baby, before y'all hang up the phone. But is that person showing you that? How do they talk to you? How do they treat you? Do they make you want to always be around them? Or the more around them, the more you can't stand them? So when it becomes like that, now you're in a toxic relationship. And it's going to suck the life out of you. If you got kids involved now, you got a whole bunch of drama and chaos, and the kids got to grow up in a messed up environment. Because mom and dad, they're in a toxic relationship. Think about it. It affects everybody. Now you got in-laws, you got your mother, daddy, you got your kids. It's a lot of people involved. So why are you wasting all these people's time? Why take everybody through this when y'all know that this ain't what it is? But you choose to still live a lie. Don't live a lie. Find your truth. And the truth is, everybody out there, I don't care who you is, fat, skinny, big, tall, short, I don't care what color you is, everybody deserves good love. See, nowadays it's hard to find good love because most people don't care about love. As Pastor Jennings just said, God is love, so that's supposed to be the most powerful thing in the world. But instead of love, we all turn to hate. You hate each other. You come home every day and argue and fuss and fight about petty stuff and who's gonna pay this bill, cussing each other out while the kid is standing right there. It's not the life to live. It's not the way to be. Y'all gotta check yourself. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror. We always point the finger at everybody else, but if you've been in a whole bunch of relationships and they're never working out, then maybe you gotta ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? What can I change about me? Because if I don't date 20 women and I ain't with none of them 20 women and all of them got a problem with me and I couldn't make it work, I gotta look at me. Maybe I'm the problem. See, it's hard for us to look in the mirror and say it's something that I need to fix. We want to look at I point the finger at somebody. It got to be her. It got to be them. It got to be. No, it don't have to be. Maybe you're pushing those people away. Maybe your attitude, the way you talk, how you carry yourself, you don't know what could be pushing these people away, but you're pushing them away. Listen up, man.
That's a different kind of love. That's true. But for God to just associate himself with that word shows you how strong, how powerful
y'all listen?
The term is.
You get it?
And you can't dwindle it down to sex. If that's the case.
Love is powerful than sex.
Then let me ask a very legitimate question.
Y'all better listen.
Do animals make love? Because animals have sex.
Y'all get it? Or you get what he's saying? Love and sex is two different things. Anybody can lay in the bed with somebody. That don't mean they love you. Anybody can go buy somebody a gift or take them shopping, take them on a trip. That don't necessarily mean they love you. Love is a feeling that comes straight from your heart. It's a raw emotion. And you don't know when it's love, because love is something you can't deny. Love is something, when it hits you, you're going to know. And if that person really loves you, you're going to know, because you can tell. Because every time y'all around each other, it feels like yesterday. It feels like the first time. That person still give you butterflies in your stomach. You still get excited. Keep that fire burning. That person always considering and thinking about you. Not always give me. I want this. You should give me this because I'm your girlfriend. Or give me what I want because I'm your boyfriend. Nobody owns anybody. You have to be willing and able to work with each other. It might be something about her that you don't like. There might be some things about him that you don't like. But is it something y'all can work around? But if it's too major and y'all got too much of a differences, then maybe it's not going to work. Some things you can't just force it together. It just won't fit. Y'all realize some things just won't fit. But we find ourselves still trying to force it and make it come together. Listen up.
You need to find out their definition. And when you hear their definition, before you get overwhelmed, you should want to know, do they love themselves? Because a man who don't love themselves to be properly treated by him.
You heard what he just said, ladies? If a man don't really love themselves, don't expect them to treat you right. They don't even love themselves. And if you know if they don't love themselves, they don't love God. So how he gonna treat you like a queen or a goddess? How you really gonna make sure all your needs are fulfilled and make sure your emotions are intact when they not right mentally, they not right physically, they not in a stable position mentally to provide real love to you?
So the Bible said, love your neighbor as you. Self. So if a man don't love himself, don't expect good treatment out of him.
You hear that? See, I told y'all, we hit y'all with some powerful messages over here. The Bible says, love thy neighbor like you love thyself. If you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love the neighbor no better than you. So of course you're gonna be looking down and bad to your neighbor. You're not gonna treat that woman right or that man right because you're not stable. You don't like what you see when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror. So it's hard for you to get out your own way of your inner demons. Then you bring negativity. So who's going to catch more? The person that always spend the most time with you, which is your significant other. You take it out on them because you in a bad space. You're frustrated. You're not in the right place in your life. You feel like you might feel like you're a disappointment, but that's when your significant other comes in and helps build you up. But some people don't want the help. Some people keep pushing you away. You have to allow somebody to be there for you if y'all dealing with each other. When things get bad, you got to turn to each other, not against each other. This is how when things go south and go toxic. Now everybody is just at each other's throat every day and the pressure is building up and it's like a pot that's ready to burst. Sooner or later, it's just going to boom. It's going to be complete chaos. Think about
it. If a woman don't love herself, don't expect good treatment out of her towards you.
You hear that, fellas?
Glory to God.
Y'all better listen.
He said,
soon shaken
that ye not soon shaken
in mind, or be troubled. We always got something to experience.
You hear that?
You shouldn't have to buy somebody.
Listen.
To prove something to them.
You hear that? Love shouldn't have to be bought. I shouldn't have to buy you diamond rings or a new car for me to show you I love you. Love has no price tag on it. Love don't come with no barcode. Y'all better listen up.
Man won't believe that woman care unless she buy me. I'm old school. I'm not the type of man with a female buy. My wife to this day she laid me out. Why you don't want me to buy you nothing for good?
I'm the same way.
Because me, I'd rather do all
one thing I need from a lady is love and affection. Everything else I can get myself. Just give me some love and affection.
I felt weird because they were.
You don't have to buy me anything.
I just believe in buying, doing, giving.
Y'all jump on in, man. Come on in, spread the word. We live right now on the Foolish Show podcast. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We talking about toxic relationships. A lot of y'all in one right now, wasting your time in life. Not happy. You hate going home. You hate your baby daddy. You hate your baby mama. Can't stand each other. Can't stand your wife. You can't stand your husband. Everybody living a lie. Y'all better find y'all truth. Stop wasting time before you die. Miserable.
Why didn't you go spend some money up on some infidel?
Y'all hear that?
Let's make something clear. Money on a man or a woman do not prove love.
Did y'all hear that? Okay, how much you spend on saying I brought her all this stuff and she still cheated on me. What that tell you? Nobody really brought. You can't buy love, not real love. That's temporary. You might got that attention for a minute. If you keep doing it for somebody, then you're gonna have to keep that up. If you were chasing them in the beginning, you're gonna have to chase them when you get it. So you gotta find somebody that's on your level and your way of thinking that's gonna love you right, and you can love them right. Nobody loving nobody for what they got or what they can do for that. You got women out here that just plot and try to use men. You got men that plot and try to use women. Is in it for love anymore. Relationships and marriages don't last because it's always about how much my ring costs or what did you do for me. You don't pay my bills. It's always come down to money. Money shouldn't be the end all be all. What if we all was in the planet and we was living in the jungle where it's one of those stores, no nothing. We're just in the middle of the jungle. No money, no stores, no nothing. Then how would we be in love then? How will we be dating each other then? Everything just would be out of lust. Or who got the most trees? Who got the most bushes? You got to think about it, man. Love and sex don't go together. I know a lot of people try to do it, but most of the time, you know it don't work. And when you put love and sex together, what that equals? Prostitution. Ain't nowhere else to put it. You're prostitute. Y'all trying to, you want to play, you got to pay. Okay, you prostitute. Just say I'm a prostitute. Not people trying to sugarcoat and be who you is. If that's what you is, be it. Because you can't sugarcoat that. I'm just looking for, and then you be talking about you can't find love. Of course you can't find love. You're out here hoeing. You don't find love around here hoeing. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious. Same thing. You're out here singing. You hit everything that walk, they're gonna take you serious. Love is a real raw emotion that comes from the heart. Can't be brought. Love ain't just how you hump it. Anybody can hump and do the nasty. That don't mean that's love.
Are you listening to me?
I hope they listening.
The concept of your mind. It does not prove love. Who else is spending money on her or on him?
What I just told y'all. You might not be the only one that's giving that person gifts. She might be getting gifts from a lot of people. You might not be the only person that he getting to buy him stuff. You could be one of many. A lot of people think love can be brought. It can't. The person ain't emotionally with you, it ain't gonna work. I don't care what you give. If I hurt a woman so bad that she can't look at me no more and she can't stand me, I can offer all the gifts in the world. She can tell me to shut it. They ain't gonna mean I'm gonna get her back.
The old man. So this love and appreciation, many of us have a very weak concept.
I hope y'all listening, man. Because I told you, I feed your soul over here. We don't waste time gossiping about people. Talk about real life stuff that's going to affect your life, how you live. You got to get God in your life if you want some blessings to happen. It ain't no love going to work if you ain't got God in it. The devil don't play matchmaking.
Some men do the same.
You put two devils together, it ain't going to work out. How y'all going to live happy ever after? Both of y'all evil. It ain't going to work. Think about it. Don't make sense. Do it.
All right. Then all of a sudden, I didn't know. A whole line of suckers.
Y'all listening?
Some spend money on you to hold you hostage.
Woo, I'm going to pause that right there. Did y'all hear that, ladies? Some man just spend money on you just to, yeah, I spend money on you now. I owe you. You better not move. You better not do nothing. So I say so. Why would you want people to feel like they own you? That's why it's better to have your own stuff so you don't depend on nobody. So when somebody get mad and they cut the money off, you won't be right here looking crazy. So when you detach yourself from somebody and be able to swim on your own, that's a good feeling. Because while somebody is doing everything for you, they're going to feel like they can control you. Why give somebody that power? The more you let men do stuff for you, they own you. You like property. Why would you settle for that? Why would you downgrade your life? Because you think, because he gives you, but your life is still downgraded. Because you're more like property. You're not a person. As soon as you get mad at you, you're going to say, I don't want to brought you that car. You wouldn't have those fancy wigs if it wasn't for me. I don't want to got you in this big house. You're going to always have to hear that. They're going to throw in your face everything that they done did for you. And you've been dependent on it. You've been sucking them dry. That's been your lifeline. What happened if that lifeline get cut off? Are you just going to live homeless? Or are you going to be with a chicken with their head cut off? You got to be smarter than that.
All right, listen.
See, we're going to kick some knowledge over here.
Spend money on you to hold you hostage. Not that they made you any good.
You hear that? I got to stop it again. Because somebody spend that money on you don't mean they mean you some good. So what if that man bought you a purse? Think that purse determines how good that man is? I can say, hey, baby, how you doing? You ain't got a car? Come on, I'm going to take you to the lot. Now, if I buy you a car, what you think I want? It's even more than sex. You got to be able to, you got to be everything. If I spend thousands of dollars on the car, you got to do everything for me. That's how a man gonna think. See, a person feel like they own you, but at the end of the day, you giving that people that power because you accepting it. You're lowering your standards. You becoming a property. You become somebody's property and not a person. Fellas, you the same way. You don't think men do the same thing? A woman that you think got low self-esteem and keep making her give you money, and then you really know you don't love her. You take her car, drop her off, and go pick up the next chick, and y'all go spend up her money together. I know how the game go out here. Everybody playing everybody. That's why it's a lot of people out here in a toxic relationship, and you really ain't happy. You putting on the front. You be seeing them people all on Instagram, all on Facebook, hugged up. But most of the time it be a front. Most of the time they just got to through an argument. They don't even trust each other. See, a lot of people try to paint a picture that they want you to see. That don't mean that's true.
But to hold you hostage.
Y'all better listen. Don't go nowhere. Get comfortable. The live chat is wide open. If you got some opinions about what we're talking about, drop your comments. Don't be scared. Interact with the show.
No.
Tonight's topic is toxic relationships. How y'all feel about that? Maybe y'all in one right now. Don't waste your time in life being unhappy. You could die tonight or tomorrow. You don't want to die in misery. You want to die happy. In a good space.
Don't make a fool out of, especially when you already know he or she is no good.
You hear that? So you allow a person to make a fool out of him. You know that person ain't no good. You knew that man wasn't no good, but he got a lot of money. He got money. He look what he drive. But you know he ain't no good. You know that woman ain't no good. You're like, man, look at her booty. Man, she is thick though. But you know that woman ain't no good. You know you don't heard stuff about she don't slept around and had 2, 3 husbands already. And you'll still take the bait. You allow yourself to be used and manipulated because you're lusting. Y'all really ain't looking for love, you're lusting. Don't get the 2 L words confused. Love and lust is not the same thing. And love and sex is not the same thing. Anybody can have sex. Animals have sex. Animals reproduce. Shout out to Kill checking in. One of our lucky winners from the other podcast won her gift card. But we talking about toxic relationships, y'all. Don't waste your life and time being in a toxic relationship. If you know that person can't truly make you happy, you owe it to yourself, and even if you got kids, to walk away, because everybody deserves to be happy. Don't lower your standards for nobody. Forget what they did for you. I don't care how much that person brought you. They cannot buy you that time and your heart back. You can't buy those things back. Be true to yourself. Don't be with somebody just to do it, just to say, I got a man, or I got a woman, I got a husband, I got a boyfriend. Some people scared to lay by themselves. Sometimes, some nights you gotta lay by yourself. Until God sends you that right person, you gotta hug up with your pillow. Because if not, you could be bringing the devil right in and laying right with the devil. You and the devil cuddling up together. That person could be the devil. You just smooching on him. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming right now. We on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now. The Foolish Show podcast. We give you real food for your soul, man.
Glory to the Heavenly Father.
Don't be nobody's fool. Because they know what they're doing. A person know when they're using you. They know where they can get about somebody. They're going to get what they can about you, and then they jumping on the next train.
We want this young generation in their teens, nothing.
Do y'all get it? You're wasting your time if you keep being in these toxic relationships. You're going to never find happiness. You're looking in the wrong places. You got to go to another pond, another lake, and throw your rod out there. Because what you've been doing so far ain't working. And a lot of times, we play a part in that. JD25 checking in. If y'all just tuning in, we're talking about toxic relationships. Relationships that just ain't good for you. You ever see somebody in a relationship and then you're like, how they, I don't know, why they together? Why do they even talk to each other? Some people just, well, I know him. We've been dating since I was in high school. So y'all been cussing each other out that long? Y'all been fighting that long? That's crazy. You like that? That's cool with you? You happy? See, a lot of people live a lie. Well, I know him for so long and we got kids together. Okay, but are you happy? Do he treat you right? Is he your main squeeze? Does he get that fire burning when you see him? But when he call your phone, you hit ignore. You don't want to be bothered. See, a lot of people confuse love and lust. Y'all lusting. When you just want to get in bed with somebody, you lusting. You just want what you see. Love is not that. Love is a real feeling and emotion that comes from your heart that you can't make up. So stay true to yourself and who you is. A lot of people just settle. Don't never settle. You should have high standards for yourself, especially your happiness. Why you gonna take a back seat for your own happiness? You allow somebody to come in your life and use you, and just use you for what they can take from you, and not bringing nothing to the table. Fellas, y'all let women just use y'all because, oh, I put this on you, and you give them your whole paycheck, and you still ain't happy. So what are you really paying for? You just paying to get your rocks off. You ain't paying for happiness because she still ain't making you happy. So it's basically a prostitute in a trick. It's basically what it is. JD25 says some people tolerate it for the money the other person got. Yeah. Well, you know, he got so many businesses, so and we about to go to Jamaica next week. But sometimes I just hate when he get mad. And when he get mad, he be punching on me and then sometimes he be trying to kick me out of the house. Do you think that's not a toxic relationship? I don't care where he flow you to. I don't care how many gifts he brought you. That is not healthy. Y'all sitting up there worrying about what somebody's doing for you, but you ain't really happy. Why is you living a lie? Get out your own way. You the reason why you can't be happy, because you can't get out your own way. You fall for anything that come your way. Great point, JD25. Here says, them toxic relationships are deadly and crazy. The girl BD pulled the trigger 3 times last week because she wants to move on, but still entertaining him. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be in a toxic relationship with a dude, you don't be with me, I'm going to kill you. It's either me or nobody. See, when you see somebody's already mentally unstable, you got to find a way to get away from that. Because they can already show you they demons. So if somebody show you they demons, you better run for it. You better hit a Forrest Gump. You better run, and run fast. Because these people will kill you and your kids just because you don't want to date them no more. Weak-minded scumbags is what they is. Can't take rejection. I got no respect for people like that. If a person don't want you, let them go. God probably got something better for you. He probably got an even more attractive woman that's smart coming your way. He might got another man coming that's going to treat you right and treat your kids right. You don't know what he about to throw your way, but you still want to settle. But I got to be with her. We've been together about 5 to 10 years. So what? In 5 to 10 years, you've been miserable. 5 to 10 years, you ain't been happy. 5 to 10 years, y'all be about to kill each other. In 5 to 10 years, the police don't got called 100 times. 5 to 10 years, he don't got a domestic charge. In 5 to 10 years. So why you try like it's all peaches and cream because y'all been talking for 5 to 10 years? Them 5 to 10 years was for nothing. There was 5 to 10 years of waste. There's somebody out there know what I'm talking about because they in a toxic relationship right now. You cutting your eye at the screen right now. You got somebody in that room that you really don't like, really don't treat you right, but you just settle for whatever. And that's the problem. Y'all settle. The Bible tells us never to settle for nothing. Be true to what you want. But the key thing is, if you ain't finding nobody that got God in their life and they don't love themselves and they don't love God, how they're going to treat you good? How they going to treat you right? Ain't nothing good about them. Ain't nothing holy about them. That man probably cuss out his own mama and sisters and all the women in his family. How you think he's going to be different? That woman is ratchet, loud, disrespectful, but you think that you can make her a wife. Y'all got the game mixed up. You can't change nobody that don't want to be changed. Sometimes if somebody show you who you is, you got to accept it. Okay, this is who you is? I got it. I see what you are. You want to make them what you want them to be. I agree with Kay Michelle when she said you can't raise a man. If you got a boy, he still got a boy mind frame, so he can't be a man. You can't make a man love you right. That's something that she should automatically know how to do or learn how to if you teach him the correct way. It's all about communication and being on the same page. But a lot of y'all ain't dating for love. Y'all dating for lust. Ooh, he's so handsome. Ooh, look at his hair. Ooh, he got dreads. Ooh, he got money. Ooh. And that's where you mess up at. Thinking you're going to find happiness. And then you get hit with the okie dokie. And now you talking about, all these men ain't no good. And they only want one thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm stirring the pot up tonight. Kill says, yeah, they have to want to love you. You can't force it. No, you can't force nobody. You see a lot of people always trying to Force something together. He gotta love me. I know he loved me. I know she loved me. Kill her, baby. Let's work it out. Some things you can't work it out. If it ain't meant to be, let it go. If y'all just tuning in, the topic is toxic relationships. How y'all feel about it? A lot of people get turned on. A lot of people like cussing and fussing. You like for your old lady to cuss you out. You like for your man to talk to you rough. But the key thing is how you being treated. Are you just settling for whatever comes your way? And that's what a lot of y'all doing. A lot of y'all ain't really happy. You just taking whatever wink their eye at you. Whoever blows you a kiss. Come on. You like me? Come on. Then a couple of weeks go by and now they knock you upside the head and calling you a few names. And you don't find out they screwing all your homegirls or your homeboy. Now you want to get mad and kill them. Now I hate her. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. I wish I would have never met him. A lot of that toxic relationship, boy, y'all don't know how y'all deal with it. I need my peace of mind. I need my sanity. Y'all can have all that. If I got to come on to chaos, that ain't going to work. Your house should be the one place you're able to find some peace. If I can't get no peace at home, it ain't going to work. Let's go back to the live chat. Y'all keep dropping y'all comments, man. We talking about toxic relationships because a lot of y'all in them. JD25 says, I heard on the news about one lady bleaching her husband coffee. She was doing it every day until he finally noticed and set up a camera and called him. See what I'm saying? Why did it take all that? You don't like the man? Hit it. Why are you putting bleach in the man's coffee and trying to kill him? See, people are evil. That's why I told y'all, y'all better watch who you lay with. You better watch who you say I do to, and you better watch who you let in your house. Better watch who you let get in your sheets. He telling y'all some of these people are the devil. I didn't hear about that story, JD25, but that's crazy. That's an example right there. You can't go judge a book by a cover. Just something look good, that means it's good. All that toxic junk can lead to devastation. And it could lead to somebody losing their life. Because you see right there, that lady, if somebody drank bleach, you trying to kill them. You ain't just trying to hurt them, you trying to kill them. Why are you dating somebody and living with somebody or with somebody that you want to kill? If you got that much hate for them, y'all need to separate. Let it go. Kumbaya and let it go. Because life ain't worth it. Now you're going to throw your life away killing somebody. You got these soft, insecure dudes want to kill a woman because she want to move on with her life. Y'all soft. That's what you is. You're punks. You ain't no man. You ain't no real man. You think a real man gonna care? Real man gonna move on and say, okay, I'll find somebody else. Y'all know what the old saying is, right? One monkey don't stop no show. The show gotta keep rolling. We gotta find somebody else to do this trick. The show must go on. You can't be that weak-minded to think that life stops just because this person don't want you no more. How do you think life is over because this one person don't want you no more? That's insane. And that wasn't even the first person you ever dated. You done dated more people before them. But now all of a sudden, you just so goo gaga about this one person that you want to kill them because they don't want to be with you. You sick. And you weak. I got no respect for people like that. Be a man. A man gonna move on. A woman gonna move on. A woman got a lot of options. A real woman ain't finna be breaking nobody's car, banging on their window, calling their phone 20 times a day, and the man shows you he don't want to be with you. Let it go. Why are you putting yourself through all that? For what? So you can get a charge and go to jail? Now you done messed up your record? Y'all better leave them toxic relationships alone. You handicapping your life. You handicapping yourself. Y'all better wake up. Don't be afraid to live your own truth. The truth shall set you free. Don't live no lie. You know you don't like that person, but every time holidays come around and birthday, you hugged up with them, y'all taking pictures together, and you doing a photo shoot with them. No, you can't stand each other. Out here living a lie. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. But we're going to go about 10 more minutes, y'all. We've been on for about an hour and something. Talking about toxic relationships. I know a lot of y'all in the middle of it right now. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about because I'm talking to you. You can't get out your own way. Then some of y'all be worried about, well, I seen Lisa them, they went on a cruise and her husband proposed to her and it was so sweet. And I wish you would do the same thing for me. Stop comparing your life to somebody else. Let Lisa them do what they want to do. What Lisa them eat don't make you go to the bathroom. Stop comparing and contrasting your life to somebody else's. Live your life how you want to, not how somebody else doing or what you see or what somebody else see you advice on. Let's go back to the I'm scared to leave a comment. That's what it's all about. Interacting with the show. Kill says, keep making it look good for social media. Yeah, that's what they be doing. You see them all the time. Kissing and hugged up and you know them and you know they can't stand each other. You know every time you see them when you're around, they cussing each other out. When they leave in two separate cars. They can't even ride in the same vehicle together. But they on social media. All putting on the front. Knowing you in some toxic. I just love my baby. Yeah, you love your baby to knock you across your head, don't you? You love your baby every time you don't call them cheating, ain't you? You just love your baby. Now, some of y'all got some good people at home. Can't say everybody bad. So shout out to the ones that got good girlfriends and boyfriends and wives and husbands. Everybody ain't bad. But it's just a lot of people wasting their time in toxic relationships that ain't gonna never get their life nowhere. And all you're doing is wasting your life. And then one day you're gonna die. Now you don't waste your time and energy with this person on earth that really didn't deserve it. They didn't even deserve your love. And you kept giving it to them. Don't be nobody's fool. It's simple as that. Don't let nobody play you for a fool. Manipulate your mind and just use you. But you don't get no love in return. You don't feel no love and appreciation. Sometimes a good heart can get you done in. People take advantage of that. They step on it. The devil don't care nothing about no good heart. They'll take your heart and rip it. Shred it. You think the devil care about that? The devil don't care if you're happy or not. What do you care about your happiness for? And he's full of evil and darkness. He don't want you to feel love. That's why you kill everything with love. Why you think they used to tell you growing up, you kill everything with kindness? See, love kills everything. Love conquers all that evil. You see, everybody forgot about love. Ain't no real love no more. You love what somebody can do for you. You might love how they look. You might love where they stay at. You might love how their bank account look, but you don't love them. Justin checking in. I see you, big homie. Shout out to Justin checking in. Everybody checking in tonight in the building. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me. Spread the word. Let everybody know about the Foolish Show podcast, man. Because we got to grow this thing where this be a big community for everybody to just talk about real life stuff. And we get a little closer to God every day. And we watch our blessings roll in. That's what we try to do. We want to spread love everywhere. I don't care where you at. That's one thing probably in the internet. I had people hit me up from Africa telling me they love what I'm talking about. I had different people in different states inbox me. So we getting the word out. One thing good about the internet is worldwide, it's everywhere. so the message can get out. And we gotta push people to God and stop letting the devil hold you back. Don't waste your time in life playing with the devil and sleeping with the devil. Some of y'all are sleeping with the devil. That person don't love you, they don't love nothing about you. They love what they can get from you, whether it's between your legs or in your bank account. Don't be nobody's fool. Live your own truth. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to what makes you happy. Only you know what makes you happy. But mistreatment should not make you happy. If somebody's making you feel bad or knocking you across your head or cussing you out every day or talking down to you, that should not make you happy. What happened to people having higher standards for themselves? Y'all women take anything that come y'all way. Y'all men sleep with anything that got that thing between their legs. What happened to having a standard? Think highly of yourself. You are the prize. That's how you got to think in your eye. I'm the prize. I'm the catch. I'm not just going to go for anything. I ain't going to let no evil behind woman just come around me. Care how good she look. Care about your looks. Because if you got evil ways and you got a bad heart, and I don't see God in you, I don't need you around me. And that's how some of y'all need to start thinking. Stop just looking at the outside. Ooh, she's so beautiful. Ooh, look at her skin color. Ooh, man, look at her booty. Ooh, boy, you see how her boobs sit, dog? Oh, my. Ooh, boy, I want that so bad, dog. Ooh, I want her to be drooling at the mouth. Now, when you get her and then she show you how bad she is and how much of a gold digger she is and how much of a hoe she is, now that made all them feelings go out the window. But see, you was lusting. You was looking at the outside. You were looking at the outside and said, oh, man, woo-hoo. We all do it as men. Trust me, I'm a man. I know. Think I don't do it? And that's where we mess up at. Because we fall weak for flesh. We ain't looking for the heart. We don't care if they got a good heart or not. You trying to see how big that booty is. You want to see what she can do in that bedroom. But that's how we ain't going to never find love. Because if you basing love on sex, you can have sex with 1,000 people. That means what's the chance of you finding love? You just keep going and going and going and going. Chances getting real slim. Next thing you know, you kick the bucket. Next thing you know, now you before God. It don't happen just that fast. Think about it. Think about how quick life just happened. That's why I say don't waste your time. If you got toxic in your life, in a toxic relationship, stop selling it and stop being unhappy. Let's get back to the live chat. Y'all don't be scared to drop your comments, man. That's what it's all about. JD25 says, some people even argue that somebody acting toxic in a relationship is love. Yeah, like he's so toxic, but I love him. But I know he toxic, girl. I just love him. You was a doggone fool, woman. Talking about you love him. You love every time he knock you across your head. You love every time he just get on top and hump on you a little bit and say goodbye. Give you 20 minutes of his time and he love you. You get a woman come around and, babe, you my babe, I love you. Every time you swipe that card, you babe. Every time you swipe it, she rub it on your face. Babe, you so handsome. Every time you swiping that card. Don't be nobody's fool. A lot of us need to detox. Physically, emotionally, and in relationship. If you're in something toxic, you better run. And you better run fast. You better hit it before it's too late. And don't mess around and go to the altar and say, I do. Now you don't marry the devil. Now you stuck. You don't say I do to the wrong person because you were lusting, because you said she was beautiful, because you said he was handsome. Now you want to run to the altar. Now you want to run away because you done made a bad decision, because you ain't make the right decision based on the right things. You were basing it on how good they grinded on you. You were basing it on how much they was breaking you off. That's what you was basing love on. And it didn't work out for you. Now you're still looking. You still got a flashlight. You're still looking for love. Some people be 40s, 50s, 60s, still searching. Wasted all their prime of their years in toxic relationships. Gave all their heart and soul to somebody who ain't appreciated. But he loved you. Don't be nobody's fool. Detox. Get rid of that evil. Get rid of that evil seed that's planted into your life. Better get you a shovel and dig it up. Get to digging. Throw it out the window. Don't be afraid to move on with your life. Don't be afraid, because God's got something bigger for you. God got something better for you. Stop settling for anything. Y'all don't know what God be having in store for y'all, but you have no faith. See, some of y'all be like, I don't want to leave him because I don't want to be by myself. And I don't want to be a single mama and raising these kids by myself. You don't know what God gonna place in your life. It might be a good man come along and say, hey, this is all my family now, and I want to be with y'all. Even though when you get married to somebody, you're only supposed to get married once. The Bible said you're not supposed to divorce, and if you divorce, you're not allowed to sleep with no other man besides the one that you married. Which means the Bible is telling y'all, I want y'all to listen clear. You go say I do. If you go put it in writing, you don't supposed to ever get divorced. And if y'all separate, you still cannot sleep with nobody else while your husband or your wife is alive. So if you married, but y'all don't get along, and y'all separate, and you start sleeping around or dating other people, according to the Bible, you sinning and you're doing wrong. That's according to the Bible. This ain't what I say. It's in the Bible. A lot of people don't know that. You're only supposed to get married once, one time. And when you do, you stuck with that person according to the Bible. Because now you have bonded with God. Why do you think you use a pastor to put y'all together? Why do you think it's did in a church or somewhere like that? Because that's supposed to be a God thing, a God bond. And according to the Bible, that is forever. Why do you think a lot of people say they vow, they say until death do us part? That's the only time y'all should be apart is death. So that person you going to the altar with, you better make sure you willing to ride to the end. You better make sure that person really love you. Let's go to Kill comment. I like this comment right here because I was saying this earlier. Okay, love don't hurt. That's what they don't understand. A person cannot love you if they continue to hurt you. If they continue to bring pain upon your life, but say, baby, I love you. Baby, you know I love you. Baby, I ain't gonna hit you across the head no more. Baby, I ain't gonna sleep with all them women. Baby, I ain't slept with them but two women lately. Baby, I ain't gonna break your nose no more. Baby, I ain't gonna go on your purse and steal your money. How many times you gonna listen to all that before a bell in your head start ringing? Before somebody press the button and make you hit the panic button. How long you gonna take being mistreated? But I forgot, you in love. Somebody love you. That ain't love, folks. Just like this comment says, and I've been telling y'all, love not supposed to hurt. Love supposed to make you feel good. The Bible says God is love. So if God is love, you know God is good. So if love is God, it can't be a bad thing. It's supposed to be a great thing. It's supposed to be a wonderful thing. Nobody can't love you but then bring pain and hurt. That don't go together. Love comes with good stuff, not bad. Don't let nobody sit up and mistreat you and then say, baby, I love you. You know I love you, baby. I ain't mean that, baby. I ain't mean to almost kill you. I'm sorry, baby, if I broke your nose. I'm sorry, baby. I ain't gonna sleep with your sister no more, baby. But she was walking around me naked, baby. I don't know what you want me to do. You gonna take all this mistreatment just to say you got somebody. Because you scared to move on. You scared for a new journey in life. God ain't brought you this far to drop you off here. So that means you got no faith. You ain't got no faith that God got something better in store, is what you telling me. What y'all think? Do you think you have faith if you scared to move on with your life? But I really love him, and he be doing all this stuff for me, and my mama love him. Are you happy? If the answer is no, hit the road. If she don't make you happy, hit the road. If he don't make you happy, hit the road. Hit it. Give him 2 fingers. Because life is too short for all that. Why you gonna put yourself through that? For what? Why? All them years you was dating that person, you could have been enjoying it with somebody else. You could have been creating more memories and had a great, big, happy family that's really happy, but you decided to still deal with this hot head. Still deal with this person that's just using you for what you got, using you for your body, or using you for your money. Not bringing you no kind of love and affection. All those toxic relationships, y'all. You might be in one, you might know your friend in one. You might got a friend that you know getting up behind whoop right now. You might have a friend that you know he getting used because you seen his woman out there with another man, or she was in your inbox trying to holler at you behind his back. People are trifling nowadays. Don't you know we live in a world where anything goes? Ain't nobody got no morals and respect no more. For what? When we live in a world where the devil is roaming free and taking advantage of everybody. The devil is real out here, y'all. That's why you better get God in your life and find you somebody that loves God. Y'all chasing behind the devil and then think the devil gonna love you right. That person got the devil in them. They ain't gonna bring you nothing but heartache and pain. You gonna have misery and pain as long as you deal with that person. But you putting yourself through that. You allowing your time in your life to be wasted. So ask yourself, is that being smart? Are you being smart? I think not. Don't waste your time in toxic relationships that you really not getting love out of. You just doing it, just do it, just to lay up with somebody. Everybody's wasting each other's time. And time is something we don't have a lot of. You don't know if you're going to die tomorrow, next week. You can die right on New Year's. Do you understand that? And you out here playing with your life. Y'all playing hot potato with your heart. Your heart is nothing to be played with. Love cannot be brought. Sex ain't love. Money ain't love. Love is a real feeling that comes within your soul. If you can be brought, that's not love. If I can buy you stuff to make you love me, you ain't not gonna love me for real. What happens if I can't buy you that stuff no more? You not gonna love me no more? If I can't afford to go get you that necklace, you ain't gonna love me no more? If I can't buy you no red bottoms, you gonna love me no more if I go broke? Love shouldn't be based on what somebody can give you. It's how they treat you. Do they treat you like you a queen or a king? Does she make you feel like a man? Or does she make you feel like a customer? Are you just a meal ticket? Fellas, these are the things I want y'all to ask yourselves. When y'all wasting y'all time in these toxic relationships, I can't do it. I don't want nothing toxic around me. You like to argue, if you like to argue, fuss, and fight, go find you somebody else. I ain't got the time and energy for it. Leave me alone. I ain't the one for you. Because you need somebody to help entertain you. I can't entertain. You'll be arguing with the wall. I have you arguing with yourself. Life is too short for all that. And a lot of y'all settle and downgrade for what you really deserve. Because you in something toxic. And you think, I'm in love. They love me. My baby love me. Your baby love you all right. Your baby love to piss you off. Your baby love to mistreat you. They love to go upside your head. And you right here talking about love. Y'all better wake up. It's a new year coming real soon if you let it see it. Don't be no fool this year. When this year come up, leave all that foolishness behind. Don't settle for nothing that you don't deserve this year. That's my advice to y'all that's watching. Don't settle for nothing less that you want in 2024. Bring the new year in right with high expectation. Hold people accountable of how they treat you. Person don't love you if they bringing you heartache and pain. That person don't love you if they spit in your face or drag you on the floor. That person don't love you if they trying to sleep with you and all your friends around you. That is not love, folks. Let's go back to the live chat. We got about 5 more minutes. I'm going to keep going. Y'all just keep dropping them comments. Keep hitting that like. Told you, this is the realest podcast y'all going to ever tune into. Everybody else going to be gossiping, telling y'all all this negative stuff. Who don't like who. What celebrity beefing with what celebrity. What they said about them. What got posted about them. Who said what on social media. Let's get to the nitty gritty of life. We're going to talk about love, pain, God. We're going to get down to the depths of what's real. That's why this is reality music entertainment right here. Let's get back to the live chat. Kill says, love is an action, not a feeling. You show people you love them. You can tell them all you want. But if the actions don't match the words, that's not love. I can't say it no better. Because I can tell you anything. I can meet me a nice woman tomorrow. By Friday, I said, baby, I love you. Me and you was together. It was something special about you. But I love you. Then she called me every day, and I said, I call you back, baby. I'm busy. She called me the next day. I call you back, baby. I'm busy. She said, I want to see you. Can I see you? No, I'm busy. Do you think that's love? You have to show it. Anybody can say it out their lips. I can buy you anything. Just because I picked you up on a date and took you to Ruth Chris and spent $200 on the plate, does that mean I love you? Because I could drop you off and go get the next chick, and tomorrow, me and her go to Ruth Chris. Do y'all get the point? Do you get where I'm going? But I appreciate y'all, man. We had a great podcast tonight. Y'all do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you ain't already so you can get notifications anytime we go live. Make sure y'all scan that code. Check out our inventory. We got 30% off on all merchandise. The official Reality Music Entertainment merchandise. Get you some beanies, hats, shirts, hoodies. Scan that code right down the top left-hand corner. Always support the movement, man. We all got bills to pay and people to feed. But we had a great show tonight, man, talking about toxic relationships. A lot of y'all made some great points. But my advice to y'all for 2024 is leave all that toxic stuff alone. Bring the new year in right. Bring it in with God. Bring it in with love. And leave all that bull crap behind. Because this year could be your last year. You might not see no other year after this year. Your death could come within weeks or days. We don't know. Maximize the time you're on earth. Don't let it go to waste, and don't waste it with people. Don't have love for you. Don't waste it for somebody that's going to step on your heart. You deserve better. I'm talking to anybody out there. You deserve better. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Keep hitting that like button. That's how we get this out there, man. Share it on your social media, man. You'll never find no podcast that's gonna keep it this real. Everybody else is gonna gossip. We don't gossip on here. We talk about real life stuff. I hit you right in the heart. I feed you that real soul food. I ain't talking about macaroni, cheese, and collard greens and ribs. I'm talking about soul food that's gonna touch your heart and soul. Because we all got to get better. Because we don't know when we're going to die. And the question is, where is our soul going to go? So that's why we got to get our soul right. We got to prepare now so we don't suffer later. Get yourself prepared now so you don't have to suffer later on. That's my advice to y'all. So get your life in order now before God comes knocking at your door. But I appreciate y'all, man. Have a blessed night. Lord's willing, I'll see y'all Friday with another live Foolish show. Friday night, 8 p.m. Mark it down. You know we're going in. I might bring a couple of guests on. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we're going to do something big. Shout out to everybody that always watch and tune in. No matter where you is around the world. You can always go back on this channel and look at all my previous shows. We always do this, man. This ain't that new. We talk about real stuff every other day. This ain't that new. We just keep pushing it now. We're going to keep pushing God in their face till they get tired of it. Till they ain't got no choice but to say, okay, I need God. Let me get right. We're going to keep bamming on their door. Keep knocking them upside their head. Until they understand that if you ain't got God in your life, you don't have nothing. That's why a lot of your relationships don't work, because y'all don't got God in it. Neither one of y'all believe in God. You don't call on God. God ain't nowhere in that. That's why it don't last. But y'all have a great night, man. See y'all Friday night. One love, folks.